It's Week 13 of the NFL, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He's coming off 106 yards a week ago. It's the Lions and the Packers coming up next.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they're hot as can be. Winners of 8 of their last 9. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback.
On the double. Ready. Set.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 23 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak, and that includes the ground game. Who's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games? The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. To pass, here's Jordan Love. A quick throw there is incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
They held them to well under 200 yards of total offense. That's a number you can really focus on, too, because the way offenses run in today's game, they're usually pretty smooth, and they give you a lot of misdirection, a lot of trickery. They were able to hold in there and stuff them.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off-play action. Stout. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Love looking to throw it. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Love now. That's complete to Dobbs. Dances by him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Check. Black one.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Well, this defense for the Lions, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss, and now
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Lions are going to get the football back at their own 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. The numbers for Gibbs from last week: 14 carries, 87 yards.
As always, priority number 1 for them is to secure the win this week. But priority number 2, this guy right now who is 6th in the league in rushing. They want to give him that push to get him into the top 5 and really earn the status of being one of the best ground games in the NFL, as well as him being one of the lead backs, too.
Trying to find Jameson Williams, and it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Stout. And that is incomplete.
We've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Now 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Now Love. Short throw to Musgrave. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Stout. Flush to his right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's got room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down. Looking to throw. Stout. And it's caught. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Stout. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal. So now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Stout. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's an early scrambler can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensive.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Yellow.
He'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. That's complete. He finds Jayden Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Love. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 3rd and 5.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at about the 28. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Lions.
Off the play fake. Stout. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Back to throw. Stout. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Another run for Gibbs here. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On first down, Stout. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packers.
Smith, red. check white.
Love going to give this one to Jones. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
Green. Check pink. Yellow.
Love from the gun. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. This a 2nd and 8. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Stout setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. And quickly they get to the line.
A 7-yard pickup.
To throw on 2nd down. Stout. That one let go deep for Laporta. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta. As the first half is winding down. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And now here is another interception. Jack Campbell with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing to start the drive. Stout. This pass down the field for Gibbs. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Switch, yellow, blue, check. Black swap, Smith, red.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, and that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Allen Lazard, a touchdown catch in the victory. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw on second down. Stout.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Looking to throw. Stout. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. A big play there for Detroit. 56 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, early they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game.
And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Love. Toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Packers first down.
Looking to throw. Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run
have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Green Bay. Fielded just inside the 20. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Stout eluding the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions extend their lead yet again.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Back to throw. Love.
Open man, that's Cooper. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
An inside give to Jones.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Love. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This will be fielded at the 17. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Lions offense getting set once again.
Thus far, he's been quite the dual threat. Touchdown on the ground, another through the air. He's just so versatile, isn't he?
He is, and he's exactly what I think we're looking for in the NFL now out of the running back position. Guys who can do everything running it, but also act as receivers. And I don't just mean, the stopgap guys. I don't mean safety valve. I'm talking about big-time parts of it, whether they're going to split out, whether they're going to swing out of the backfield. Sometimes they act like a true wide receiver, and he's having that type of a game in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if he can keep it going both phases. Let's see. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And nothing there after the catch, but he does get this down to the 43-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
38-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hooker.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. We're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. This offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, where their defense has really struggled.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Packers ready to take over offensively. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. There he goes, right side. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
Check one.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He hits Dobbs on the crosser.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's good for the Packers. First down. First and 10 at the
Love looking to throw it. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down.
brings up second and 5.
Love now. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Takes this to the 45, not much space after that broken tackle.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line.
Opposite, green, check, pin, yellow, line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 24 now, here's second and 3.
Yellow, blue, check, black walk, Smith, red, check, white.
Now Love. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reed. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10.
At their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now a second down throw for Love here. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's third and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On third down, Love. And that is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. brings up second.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Matt LaFleur loudly voicing his objections to that previous call. He's going to throw out the red challenge flag. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
Flushed out right. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit.
Hendon Hooker.
51 yards.
And the Lions are pouring it on.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Packers get set to go.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives them a first down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Going back to Love.
And this is going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
And this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we were watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Now they try the right side here.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, fans usually love to see